I'm Christina Jensen, host of Optometry TV. Welcome to Academy 2019 Orlando and Third World Congress of Optometry.
Academy is probably the premier event for continuing education in optometry, technology and treatment methodologies, and to really hone your skills and keep them sharp.
Let's take a look at some of the exciting events that took place on Wednesday. The day started with this press conference that provided attendees with the latest information in vision science and its associated technology. Attendees listened to presentations about various research topics from each area of focus in optometry and vision science.
We know that transitions had really strong performance compared to spectacle-only wear in this population. We know that 9 out of 10 subjects actually want to continue wearing the photochromic lens as some form of correction moving forward. And just as a reminder again, subjects really need to wear the lens at least 2 weeks to experience that benefit of the lens in different lighting environments.
With more than 450 hours of lectures, workshops, and symposia, attendees can expect to find groundbreaking clinical research and practices. Basic principles of large diameter, rigid, and scleral contact lenses were discussed during this workshop. Basics of scleral contact lens fitting, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Instructors who are members of the Scleral Lens Education Society provided hands-on fitting experience using scleral lenses from different lens companies.
Some of the equipment that we're using are conventional slit lamps, so those are found in every practitioner's office. We also have 3 other instruments that kind of measure the contour of the white part of the eye. So that kind of tells us the high elevations, the low elevations, and kind of everything in between. So those technology really kind of helps us perfect our fit.
So we have a couple patients right now that are being fit into sclerals by another optometrist in the practice that's there very part-time, so I'll be able to help kind of direct those fits a little bit.
In this rapid-fire session, the Dry Eye Management Map Navigating OSD in 2019, a panel discussed DEWS 2 and the new definitions of dry eye, how makeup and cosmetics influence the ocular surface, and solutions to offer patients relief.
When you're looking for dry eye, you're also looking for other things like asking the questions of dry mouth and arthritis, looking for autoimmune disease, looking at other systemic conditions and medications that could also influence the ocular surface.
Now to the main stage. Wednesday's headlining events included the plenary session with an in-depth look at the World Health Organization's World Vision Report. The report looks at the distribution of eye disease and blindness across the globe and the eye conditions that pose a threat on nations and regions. Doctors presented the findings and efforts to tackle those eye conditions.
The World Report basically summarized the challenge and broadened the challenge into talking about not just refractive error and cataracts and glaucoma, but talking about how do we make eye health more accessible? How do you create eye health teams? How do you look at integrated care? How do you operate within a systems approach?
We have to be challenged as optometrists, as general eye practitioners on what to do to curb such situation. And looking at a person like me coming all the way from Africa, is a lot of work out there. And so there's a need for us to take the initiative and then go ahead with what needs to be done.
Attendees learned how the right diagnostic and management tools can help optometrists diagnose visual pathway disorders in this next session.
The imaging modalities, such as OCT, are very, very powerful tools. And when we utilize them in combination with the rest of our ocular testing, we can learn a lot about our patients that goes way beyond what we would expect to see in an eye exam. Multiple sclerosis is a really important neurological disease that affects the brain but also affects the visual pathways. And we talked about ways that we can correlate some of our ocular testing to actually the neurological testing.
AAO's Executive Director, Peter Scott, spoke to Optometry TV about what's in store for the largest event in optometry.
It is truly a global event. People from around the world come here. It is the largest event in optometry, the largest educational event in optometry. So we're really proud of that, and that really helps us kind of springboard into other services, other programs. This year we're holding our very first think tank where we're going to talk about contact lens infection, and we've never done that before. We're expanding our research academy throughout the year, and we're doing a lot of different things to really provide the optometric community with more tools, more resources, more education, ultimately leading to better patient care.
He also spoke about AAO's new strategic plan, which will serve as a roadmap for the Academy for the next 4 years.
We have 5 pillars: research and our commitment to research, education. At our core, we provide a lot of continuing education and a lot of the very best in education in optometry. Beyond that, membership, continuing to grow our membership and add value to our members. We also have strategic partnerships, looking to see how we can grow our message and our reach within the optometric community, and leadership and legacy.
AAO will soon celebrate 100 years in San Diego. This is the 98th annual meeting the Academy is hosting. The night concluded with the American Academy of Optometry Foundation's major donors reception.
A lot of us have had great mentors, great individuals that have helped us at various points in our career. And I think as we get to a certain point, it's time for us to pay that forward. It's our duty as good citizens, as members of the Academy, to help support the future generation.
You know, I think by supporting the future of optometry and the research that goes on in our profession, you know, that just is a really important priority in my professional career.
Thanks for watching Optometry TV. We have even more highlights from the welcome reception.